In case you missed it, last month was NAB, and while at NAB, I was able to hang out with some LUMIX friends as well as some new friends, and when we were there, we decided the last day we wanted to go film a mini adventure doc just to kind of get the creative juices flowing, if you will. And with that project in mind, we actually reached out to laowa to see if we can borrow the new Proteus zoom lenses, and laowa was kind enough to let us borrow those lenses, even though I don't think they actually knew we were going to the desert. And for that, I'm very sorry. While I don't necessarily know when the mini doc is going to come out, I figured while I had these in my possession, I would give my thoughts on these lenses after shooting with them. So let's dive in talking about what I think about these lenses, starting first with the image quality. The first thing to mention is the selling point for these lenses really is the fact that these are anamorphic zoom lenses. And beyond the zoom range, you're also going to have a constant aperture of t2.9. But you also have all of this at a 2x anamorphic squeeze, which is just, again, one of those things that just make these lenses very compelling.
Like it's so beautiful. Wait, it's coming. Wow.
It's okay, bro. You're a DP. You're not an actor, right?
Now, they are marketed as a Super 35 Plus, so you may not be able to use them on full frame or VistaVision, but you will be able to use them on Super 35 cameras, or if your full frame camera does have an APS-C or Super 35 mode. And as far as image quality, you are going to see a little bit of chromatic aberration wide open, and also wide open, these are going to have that more like soft but also sharp feel to them, giving you that more like vintage anamorphic look, which is really something that I love about these lenses. Now, something I found really impressive about these lenses is the fact that there's virtually no focus breathing. And for an anamorphic lens, much less a zoom anamorphic lens, that is sometimes unheard of. The other thing I like about these lenses is for an anamorphic lens, the minimum focusing distance of these lenses is really nice. Now, these lenses are a full metal housing. They are quality cinema lenses. They do have a 77mm filter thread, and so if you do want to use a screw-on ND filter or filtration, you do have that option. And there is an 80mm outer diameter. Again, for what these are, they're smaller, more compact cinema lenses. Now, that being said, you are going to have properly pitched gears for the focus, the iris, and the zoom. I have seen that these lenses do have an interchangeable PL and EF mount, which is really cool. So with that said, who would I recommend these lenses to? I would honestly recommend these lenses to anyone that is looking for an anamorphic set, but maybe doesn't want to spend a ton of money on a set of prime anamorphic lenses and does want to be a little bit more run and gun, having a zoom anamorphic lens. These lenses would be perfect in those scenarios. And so again, if you're wanting a high quality, versatile anamorphic lens, then I would check out either the 26 to 45mm or the 45mm to 85mm Proteus 2X anamorphic lens from laowa, or both. Just go with both. And so that's it for me. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you do have any questions about these lenses, let me know in the comments below, or reach out to me on Instagram and we can start a conversation there. As always, thank you for joining. Go and find your journey. Go embrace life. Peace.
It's essentially like a wasp. It's like, I think, like the third most painful sting.
Yeah.
I've never seen that in my life. How big?
And he does this.
They're like probably like this big. They have like orange wings. They're pretty obvious. Like if you see one.
Oh, so we might see one today?
Yeah.
Okay.
One of the
That's cool.
on one of the trails.
Yeah, that's cool. Yeah.
They're not really open.
Wait. Dustin Armstrong? Is that you?